Hi guys, happy Halloween. So today, because it's Halloween, I decided to tell you a spooky story. Not that scary, I would think, but kind of spooky that happened to me. Like, this is a real event that happened in my life. And it's a little creepy, so beware. So let's begin with the story. Okay, so I decided to turn off all the lights for this story and just do it by candlelight. Although it's not the most flattering light, I feel like it goes with the story because it's creepy. Well, sort of. Okay, so I was like 12 years old and me and my mom were traveling. We were going to Mexico and we took off like at 6. It started getting dark on the way over there. While we were on the way over there, we passed by a lot of different little cities. And there's one city that you pass by that's a small city, and it's called Marfa, Texas. Well, I don't know if y'all have heard, but Marfa, Texas is like popular for the Marfa lights. It's like a phenomenon that they say that these lights appear and that people have seen them and they don't know what they are. They don't know if they're UFOs. They don't know if they're ghost lights. They don't know what those lights are. Anyway, well, we had always heard about that, but you know, you never really think anything of it. Well, that night, we passed through the little town of Marfa, Texas. After we had already passed the town, we were exiting the town. All of a sudden, there was these lights behind us. But they weren't like flashing lights or anything like that. I didn't think anything weird of it. My mom said, I think there's some motorcycles behind us. She said, I'm gonna slow down so they can pass us. So I was like, okay, I didn't think anything of it. And then she slowed down so they could pass us. And then I started looking out the rear view window, looking at them. And there were these circular lights. I want to say about 6 or 8 of them that were steadily following us, which would look like the front light of a motorcycle. And they were just steady behind us. My mom slowed down and they were the same speed and the same distance behind us. My mom started getting a little creeped out, thinking that maybe these were people that wanted to hurt us, or they wanted to rob us, or that, you know, it was like bad people after us or something. So she said, I'm gonna speed. And then I said, but what if you get a ticket? And she goes, honey, if a cop pulls us over right now, it's the best thing that can happen to us. And I was like, oh my gosh. I got scared. I was like, what's gonna happen to us? Oh my gosh. So she started going fast. She was thinking in her head, like, if these people are after us for some reason, if a cop is coming and I'm speeding, he'll stop me and I can ask him for help. Because she was already like freaking out because this was so weird. So I kept looking out the rearview window, keeping an eye on those lights to see if they got closer, you know, what happened. And nothing. They were just steadily following us. No matter how slow or how fast she went, they never got closer or further. And then all of a sudden, the lights went. One light went in this way, one light went that way, another one that way, another one that way. They literally just went different directions into the air. I said, they're gone. And my mom's like, what? What do you mean they're gone? I said, they're gone. They left. And she said, ay Dios mío, ay Dios mío. And you know, she was like doing the cross sign, and she was so scared. And at that moment I said, what was that? You know, I was 12 years old, so like, to me, it was just, I didn't even know what I saw. It was very, very, very weird. And when I did research after, you know, after a while, I researched the Marfa lights, and a lot of people describe it, seeing them different ways. But it was just so weird how these lights followed us. I don't know. I don't know if what I saw were Marfa lights or ghost lights or unidentifying flying objects, UFOs. But one thing is for sure, that whatever I saw that night was pretty fucking weird and pretty scary. So, I mean, needless to say, after the lights disappeared, you know, my mom calmed down, and it was just like, okay, they disappeared, they left us alone. And but it was pretty freaking scary when it was happening. And I'm telling you guys, I saw them. I literally saw them just like, they just like, and you know, it was a straight road. There was no exits. There was no way that those lights could have, or motorcycles could have just driven off. Especially because some of them just went up. Very, very creepy. So what do you guys think? Was it a ghost? Was it a UFO? I don't know. You know, to this day, I kind of feel lucky to have seen the Marfa lights, because not a lot of people see them. So it was scary, but it was also kind of cool. Okay, I need my lights back. Well, that was fun. So yeah, that was my story about the Marfa lights. Can y'all believe it? You know, it was kind of creepy and scary and spooky, but I kind of feel lucky to have been able to see the Marfa lights. I mean, at the time it was happening, I was scared, but now that I think about it, I'm like, that was kind of cool. You know, I just wanted to share that story with y'all because it's Halloween and I wanted to tell you guys something spooky. And I have more. There's been a few things that have happened to me, let me tell you, or that I have seen. But that was one of them that I will never forget. I hope y'all enjoyed my little Halloween story time. And thank you so much for watching. And you guys have a good Halloween and safe Halloween. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.